Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Global Impact today. I'm David McQuell, the host every day. I'm always here with you. And I also thank you, all of you that are always here with us. Thank you for encouraging us, and we really love it when we know you are there, at the end of the screen, at the end of the behind the camera right there, and you're also watching us as we are looking into the camera. We are really glad. Thank you so very much for encouraging us. Thank you for our friends who write in and give us certain comments and encouragement, or who ask questions or criticize what we say. We really, really appreciate you. So thank you so very much for tuning in all the time. How are you doing today? I hope that today is good. I hope that the week is running well for you, as as you would love it too. Things are not always perfect, but we can look at what God is doing and can see His hand and His love, sustaining us and keeping us. So thank you so very much. Welcome to Global Impact. This is David McQuell. I am really glad to be here tonight, and I'll be right back after this break.
David McQuell on
Global
Impact at TC. Oh my word! On Global Impact at CTCN with David McQuell on Global Impact CE or TC
TEC.
ECNTV.com.
Yeah.
And with David McQuell on Global Impact at TECNTV.com.
TECNTV.com.
Okay, so welcome back to the show. David McQuell here. I'm your host, and I'm really glad to be here again today to continue from where we pick up yesterday, where we stopped yesterday, talking about looking at the great, Black American conservative professor, Dr. Walter E. Williams, who passed on just a little about a year after a little over a year ago. And so he was such a great icon, a great man that we could look at and really learn a lot from. He was such a great blessing, not just to blacks, but all over the United States and even across the world. I keep wondering why in Africa, that Africans, when they are looking for partners in the United States, when they are looking for people, I'm not into skin color, and for me, skin color really means nothing actually. But anybody from any race who has the goods, who has what I need, who can make my life better, I am all out for that, So, but and I'm concerned that when African Americans, so-called African Americans, who are actually Black Americans, when Black Americans are trying to reach out to Africa, they come with the wrong motive. They come with the wrong idea, if I would say that. In fact, they come with the wrong orientation, and their orientation is that of anger and bitterness against white people, of unforgiveness, especially concerning slavery, and so when they come to Africans, they are coming to tell them, repeat the same old lies. All white people are evil, white people hate us, white people destroy Africa, and so on and so forth. I am not saying that other races have not affected Africa. Of course, they have, especially the French. They have brutally dealt with Africa, and many people don't know that. And the Chinese are now pillaging Africa, actually dealing with Africa like never before. And so, if you want to be angry with white people, you can be angry till the sun comes again. But it doesn't make any difference, And so the movement, called the diaspora Africa in the diaspora, which is basically talking about black people who live outside of Africa. Excuse me. So the black Americans trying to reach out to Africa come with that perspective of anger, of bitterness, of unforgiveness, of entitlement, feeling that the white people are the reason why Africa has been ruined. Oh yeah, definitely they played a role in the ruining of Africa, but the white people did not come and force themselves here. They were received by our forefathers, by our ancestors. They were received, In fact, at the beginning, it was seen as trade, in exchange for slaves. They received mirrors, gunpowder, and tobacco, in exchange, and some whiskey too, in exchange for slaves. They used human beings to pay for it. So at that time, it wasn't a moral issue. At that time, it was actually a trade issue. It was considered trade. And so that was long before the discovery of gold and oil in Africa and the exploration of other things. So, but I wish that Africans or black Americans reaching out to Africa would have come with people like great people like Walter Williams, like Thomas Sowell, like Justice Clarence Thomas. People who like Booker T. Washington, and people like other great people. Great people. You can't just finish listing them. People who had made their mark on society, people who have great impact, and people who could easily help Africa actually find some great liberty and prosperity. However, what the black Americans keep bringing is the same thing, same old story, reparations. Let me say this, even if Africans were paid reparation of, let's say they were given, reparations of, let's say every country in Africa, 54 countries was given, 54 countries, if every African country was given $1 trillion, which will make $54 trillion, it's never going to lift Africa out of the quagmire where we are. It's not going to improve our lot. It's not going to change our lives. As long as we remain the same kind of people and we don't develop ourselves. We have to learn a lot. From many places, we have to learn a lot. Look at the Japanese. After the Second World War, they dust their butts off the ground and decided to build a different kind of society that is less hostile. And look at how Japan rose to become the second world economy. In fact, there were times when it overtook the United States. So, another example that we can look at, also we can learn, is Israel. I mean, the Jews. The Jews in Europe were persecuted and 6 million of them were killed. Most of them fled to other countries of the world, for example, the United States, Canada, Argentina, and Brazil. They were fleeing from Hitler, from Nazi Germany, and from the killing, and from Stalin in Russia, the killing